plaintiff, Alexis Houston, met the defendant on Facebook, and she claims he wanted to date her and even sent her text messages asking for sex. However, Alexis made it clear that she only wanted to be friends, and she's suing because after she rejected him, he disposed of her property. Defendant Marcus Colon admits that he sent Alexis text messages, but insists he was just trying to be funny, and she took the messages out of context. Marcus is countersuing for 2 unpaid loans and car damages.
Start with you.
I met Marcus in June of 2015 on Facebook. He was interested in dating, but I wasn't interested. I told him I wanted to be friends, and he was okay with that. I was a little bit skeptical about it because, you know, guys usually want one thing, but he was nice to me, so I gave him.
What's that, love?
That's right. That's all he wants is love and affection. Mm-hmm.
Well, we were friends. We did different things. We went out, we cooked, we walked, we did different things.
Just curious, why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I liked him. I mean, he was my friend. We were supposed to be friends, so that's what we did.
Okay. I mean, you're on Facebook. You meet a guy on Facebook, right?
Right, right.
All right, and you start going on walks with him.
Right.
Okay.
Well, once we started doing stuff with each other, he started asking for sexy pics. So I sent him one. I was a little hesitant about it, but I did send him one. Yes, I have text.
You have the picture?
Yes.
I want to see the picture. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to see the picture. I do. Text. That's Doyle. That's not my thing.
Okay,
all
so
right.
that only led to him asking me for sex. A couple of weeks later.
What did you think he was gonna do? You sent him sexy pictures.
Right. Okay. Well, I did, and after I refused him sex, he basically told me that I lost the keys to the kingdom, and that he was gonna have a threesome with a girl and her friend. So
what does that have to do with you?
Nothing.
Y'all just walked and talked and exchanged sex pictures and all that, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And when he rejected me, say, well, that's all right. I got 2 women, not just 1, 2.
Yes, he had 2.
Go ahead.
We became friends around June. Like you said, we had a lot in common. You know, we did hang out. We did a lot of stuff on a regular basis.
Did she send you a sexy picture?
She did. Like the text messages are all, I'm completely out of context. Had something to do with some sort of conversations we were having.
See, send me a picture. Okay, I see that. Then she says, of, and then you say, surprise me. Then you say, I need some inspiration. Do what I'm about to do. He's inviting you to go to church. I need some, right? Why you did take this out of context? Go ahead. Am I right? What was that for then? What inspiration?
Right, like I said, we've had like lots of conversations that went a lot of different ways. You know, a lot of conversations just, you know, what kind of connected us anyway was probably past relationships, bad past relationships.
That?
Kind of with stuff like that, and how that wrecks things. And kind of that's when, I was saying it almost to be funny, just, as a joke.
Just to be funny.
Maybe I got an inappropriate sense of humor.
Did you get that picture to be funny?
Was
the picture funny?
Yeah, I got the picture.
Was it funny?
It wasn't funny.
Go ahead, man. What you suing him for?
$5,000 for everything that I had in my storage.
Give me the background on the storage. What happened?
He got the storage for me.
Why?
Because I got evicted from my house, and he got the storage for me. I didn't have any money, so he paid for the first month and the second month. And I was going to pay for the third month. Well, I was supposed to be out, but I was going to pay for the third month. And he paid, and once I pretty much told him that I didn't want to have sex with him, he took everything.
He had the key?
Yes. It was...
You never had the key?
Yeah, we both had the key, but since he went and paid for it, his name had to be, like, he was the main person on it. So when I went to get the key, I had to sign for me too as well.
Okay.
And I blew him up for the whole day. I called the police. I went to his job. I went to his house with the police. And he told them that he took it out the storage, put it outside, left, came back. And when he came back, it was only a couple of things there, and he took the rest of it to the Salvation Army.
Sir,
she said she would have her things out by September 1st, kind of is how it went down. You know, so, and I didn't press her about it, you know, but then I have text messages here saying that just when, you know, September's coming up, hey, it's about to start a new month, you know, when are you gonna get your stuff out? And then she kind of just laid it on me as if it was my fault that it's even there. You know, I've got the text message here saying, like, what's she gonna do about it?
All right, but what happened to her things?
I think, you know, I called the storage place to ask them what would happen, and they said, you know, as of the 5th, it will be locked up and it will go to auction.
That's a lie.
The morning of the 6th, I went there, and her stuff was all still in there, you know, and I went, the woman was very nice, you know, it was on a weekend. She said, if you just get it out today, you're all good. You know, I called her that day, you know, saying, hey, you got to come get your stuff, like,
what
right now.
What happened to her things, sir?
But I donated it. I donated some to Salvation Army, some went to Goodwill, some went to a church. And they said, like, we'll help them with all the furniture.
Why do you give her things away?
She wasn't available. She didn't make herself available to come pick them up. You know, it's not, you know, because I was trying to be vindictive. I couldn't do anything with it. And they said my credit.
Right, you didn't have to. Leave it there. They told you what they do. They would auction it off. Or maybe she found someone that she was giving some inspiration to. She could have put it in their house.
Basically, she didn't send me another text message. You found
somebody you can give her some inspiration to.
No, I had the money.
Send a couple of pictures with a little inspiration attached.
She didn't send another text message basically till the following Tuesday.
When I went to pay for it, and they said that he made a prorated payment and he took everything out of it, out of the storage, everything.
Yeah, he admits to doing that and giving it away. What are you countersuing for, sir? $2,700, loans and car damages. How did she owe you for that?
There was 2 loans. One was to get her car unimpounded because it was the same time she was evicted from her place.
How much did you loan her?
$600 for that.
When was she to repay?
Never.
For both loans, basically, she wanted to open up a daycare center. She said when she opened it, then she would just give me 15 to 20% until it was paid off.
All right, and has she opened up a daycare center yet?
She has not.
Are you working toward a daycare center? Where are you at? What's the status of this daycare center?
There's no status right now.
All right, so what's the other loan for, sir? All of it is regarding the daycare. She was to pay you?
Yes, for those 2 loans, yes.
Okay, did you borrow the money, ma'am?
No.
All right, he's making this up?
Yeah, I didn't borrow it.
Pardon me?
I didn't borrow it.
He gave it to you?
Yeah.
For some inspiration?
Maybe he thought he would have got some after.
What about the car damages, sir?
I had a friend that moved to Florida. He needed 2 of his cars transported down. He moved his family in an RV. We get down there, and basically 5 minutes before we drop the car off to him that she was driving, she backs into another car and just, you know, cracks up the bumper, scratches up the paint, quarter panel, a lot of damage.
And she agreed to pay, obviously, because she was negligent.
She knew it was her fault, you know, and, you know.
All right, ma'am, what do you say to that? He said you were negligent and you caused damage to your friend's car?
Yes.
Did you pay for your friend's car?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, your friend has the sewer.
Exactly.
I've got a text message saying that I've already given him the money for it.
But
I was trying to salvage that friendship in the meantime.
Good.
Your Honor, that, first of all, we drove all the way from from Rochester, New York to Florida, and the only thing that I did was back up into a car.
You didn't trick the man out of all the other money. You got to pay him this, $1,500. But I am going to grant her money for her items. You got mad and you went and gave it away because as we hear, you wanted some inspiration and she wouldn't give you any. Ma'am, you know you shouldn't have misled this man, sending him sexy pictures, taking him for walks and all this. You had this man paying for your storage, giving you gifts, then you wrecked the car. You're going to pay for that car. $1,500 for the car and $5,000 for the property. Judgment for the plaintiff and $1,500 for the defendant. Have a good day.
I don't have anything to say. It's done.
I don't have anything to say either. That's it.